And continuing, BioShock 2, Minerva's Den. Approaching the core access, where the Thinker's main computer should be.
It's not your time to enter the core. Not just yet.
Wall, you son of a bitch. He's cranked the Thinker's coolant system into overdrive. You're frozen out of the core. Head to climate control and manually reset the turbine to defrost this mess. It's the only way we're going to make it to the Thinker.
Oh yeah, well he did. But how do I do it? Oh yeah, it was the climate control. Let's look at the map. Office, airlocks. Yep, climate control. There it goes, there it is. Although I would expect that when it's a case of place being underwater, I would have expected that the problem would not be so much as it would be in space travel, remaining cool, but more a case of keeping things warm. Yeah. Oh yeah, with the lift.
Remember to renew your identification badge on the first of every month. Security systems are active.
The Thinker's algorithm is highly accurate in predicting local phenomena. But how far can I trust the machine? I have found it running protocols that are not mine. The old Alpha series are returning. Someone is cutting them loose. Delta, Sigma, and the machine has no data on them, which makes no... Is it hiding them from me? Is it conspiring against its master? Sending someone? No! I am so close to seeing everything! No one will take that away. Not even the machine itself.
Ah, so it might be... that Thinker, being sentient machine, has plan of its own. Why else would there be... Let's still look at the map. Like if this was just a room added to bring in flavor and some extra interesting events happening, which are not something that I don't appreciate in a good game. But it's kind of frustrating occasionally, this kind of unpredictability. Oh yeah, just use the... Yeah, for some reason the use of plasmids are not that much of my thing in BioShock.
Rapture is at war, Porter. And you have cast your lot with the enemy. Your concerned associates provided me with a recording of your own voice, swearing loyalty to Fontaine and his gangsters. Evidence of treason. My men are already on their way. The Thinker no longer needs you. Take pride in that. Mr. Wall is qualified to ensure that it is used in the city's best interest. Eventually, a man's dream exceeds him, and his work becomes his legacy. For you, Charles, that hour has come.
So it seems that the there was some Reed Wall arranged, made a bit of an power play and arranged Porter to be get into a little bit of foul terms with Andrew Ryan, which in Rapture is a bad thing, but I wonder how he did it and why is Porter giving instructions. Actually, I do know there's a twist, but I don't spoil it. At least not yet, not by this. Only once. Oh yeah, got through that. Yeah, I don't get the spear gun, to which that thing would be ammo. Maybe I did. Maybe I missed it. Not that much of a big deal. It is still quite good and fun weapon, like most of the equipment in BioShock 2 is. That was Guardians remain. There's the overdrive and her.
Sigma, the main cooling turbine is in overdrive. The controls should be down below.
Okay. That guy's face was in a poor shape. Well, that's what tends to happen when you are a slicer. Turbine maintenance. That must be where the things appear. Just open that one. Oh yeah, apparently the iron heat laser also does seem to do the trick. Yep. All the basics. Interestingly enough, the oh yeah.
Climate control system reset. Temperature balance normalized. Computer core access restored.
That'll do. The chamber leading the mainframe access is defrosting as we speak. Head on back there. Next stop, the Thinker's computer core.
The ice was meant to send a message, Sigma, but you do not listen. Perhaps your brothers can open your ears.
Well, no, he couldn't. It was hard for that Alpha series to have any rational message to me, because mostly that's because they aren't rational. They're murderously insane. But now I got the rock bazooka. And there was another. And luckily enough, trap rivets also work when you get the direct hit with them. So there's not much of big problems. And as much as I can say, the Little Sisters are not that kind of... What is shooting at me? Well, that one. All kinds of handy stuff. Keep out border.
The equation is nearing its conclusion, Sigma. The answers lie in the core. The thinker is waiting for you, Sigma. And so am I.
Well, I think it's time to... Well, I really don't need Little Sisters because I'm playing at the easy difficulty. heading to the core. Well, here it is. Got in quite nicely.
Not yet, Sigma! I am still crunching the numbers!
Watch out!
Fight fair, you bully!
Fiery brutes.
Hell, there's one way into the core that Wall can't lock off. The maintenance access shafts. Sorry to send you down through the pit. It's all we've got.
Well, conditions are quite I would say bigger score. But I would always wonder what might be Reed's Wall's his own personal goal in this whole mess. Yeah, he's got a big problem with being quite much of a complete nutcase. But
What is driving you into the core, Sigma? What compels you to defy the Thinker's equation?
well, perhaps just the fact that it is well, just to make sure that all the fancy little this is a prediction get completely broken. That's the very idea.
Is it your deep love for Porter and for Tenenbaum? Ha! You hardly know them, Sigma. You have never even met them.
You're friendly now.
Ryan's secret police came for Porter long ago. And now he has reappeared in Minerva's den? A man sent to Persephone does not just open his cell door and walk home.
Quite interesting little idea. So there's some reason why Sigma is here, because he's one of the original. Sigma must be one of the original batch of the Alpha series Guardians.
I have tried to keep you from the heart of the machine. You did not listen. When the pangs of familiarity sting you, my friend, you will have only yourself to blame.
Now, what is he implying? That something's going on, because yeah, it is kind of suspicious that the.
Well, Thinker, Ryan's secret police are on their way. They cooked up some kind of evidence against me. Treason, they say. I've heard what happens to folks who get disappeared, come back as one of those metal daddies. So, I'm leaving you with something to cogitate on in my absence. Inputting Rapture Departure Protocol. Figure a way to get yourself out of this city, Thinker. You've got to live on, no matter what happens to me. You'll find a way.
Well, time to.
Rapture is at war, Porter. And you have cast your lot with the enemy. Your concerned associates provided me with a recording of your own voice, swearing loyalty to Fontaine and his gangsters. Evidence of treason. My men are already on their way. The Thinker no longer needs you. Take pride in that. Mr. Wall is qualified to ensure that it is used in the city's best interest. Eventually, a man's dream exceeds him, and his work becomes his legacy. For you, Charles, that hour has come.
Well, I think it would be next time to basically stomp inside the computer core and show what kind of damage does Alpha series summarize to read Wall. Time to pick up the final pieces, final only pieces worthy of Rapture, worthy of preserving. See you next time.